Hey, this is Shiraz, just giving you a heads up that when energy shifts, I yawn and I cough. So you're going to hear that in the video. And just giving you the heads up, I'm not sick. I'm not tired. That's just how it goes. So here we go. Enjoy.
So, I don't know where you are, but I'm in Canada, so I
Mhm.
wasn't sure. I can't remember where I clicked and how I found you, but I'm a clinician. I'm a social worker turned parent coach. I have an NLP training, so I know a bit about what you're talking about a little bit, but I think it's different when we're talking about our own stories. So I have this guilt about offering my group coaching to Canadian moms in US dollars.
Okay.
And even though I know that I'm in a group coaching program right now to do this, and it's all, and I paid in US dollars, I have this limit. I've identified that that I'm carrying that. And I think that's why I'm not doing any consults, because I have this anyway related to what I just said. So that's my story.
Okay. So why do you feel so guilty about charging American dollars?
I guess because it is a lot. There's a big difference in how much. So it's if you're charging 3,000 um, US dollars for
Mhm.
something, it's going to be close to 4,000. So yeah, and yeah, I can't. Anyway, I would say that's it. And I feel, yeah, I think it must be well, let's just say I feel as part of the social worker in me, like feeling like, yeah, that it's not, yeah, I think it's maybe there's shame there or guilt. I guess probably both.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say it's both, that I shouldn't be or that I'm not. Yeah, that money scarcity kind of thinking, well, if I do that, it's like I'm taking from people. And yeah,
Okay.
so that's what I would say is my story.
Okay. But notice the
Many
way
layers.
you're thinking about it. Well, if I charge 3,000, it's actually going to be 4,000.
Well, for Canadian. So that's it. So I mean, yeah, like limiting. Yeah, like as if kind of, and then not recognizing or honoring actually that what I'm offering is gives a value and impact and like what we're talking about here, transformation. So
Mhm.
yeah, yeah,
So, but even in when you look at it that way, you're not saying, well, I feel this is worth 4,000 Canadian, so I'm going to charge 3,000 American. You're not looking at that way. You're saying, well, I'm charging 3,000 American, so they're going to have to pay 4,000. But you're putting the onus on, oh, these poor people are going to have to pay extra, rather than saying, well, this is the value of it, and this is just how much it translates to US dollars.
yes.
Okay, so number one,
but but then again, I guess this is the emotional brain. We're over like making it yeah.
okay. So number one, are you allowed to charge what you're worth?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am allowed to charge what I'm worth.
Okay. Are you worth the same whether you're charging 3,000 American dollars or 4,000 Canadian dollars?
Yeah, that's the yeah. I guess you know what it's kind of yeah. I guess I am. I guess yeah. There's I'm holding on to that 4,000 part that which in a way I probably what I feel I need to do is just not even think in Canadian money, just think
Just thinking US dollars.
yeah, just think in US dollars because I have a Facebook group and the vast majority are Americans.
Mhm.
So so actually that is just my logical brain looking at it and saying, don't worry about it.
Mhm.
Kind of coaching myself, right? Don't worry about that. Most of the ones that I'm going to be on calls with are Americans. So if I'm telling them it's 3,000 US dollars, that's it.
Yep.
And I don't know why it just plays in the back of my mind that it's yeah, I'd say it's the guilt and the shame and that I'm not honorable. I don't know. I mean,
Okay.
so
So when you buy something in American dollars, do you get upset or annoyed or angry that, oh, it's going to cost this much Canadian dollars?
I don't get upset. I kind of look at it more like what you just mentioned, value. I look
Okay.
at, I want that, and I'm willing to go for that, regardless, because yeah, it's the value. So actually, I don't find that I do it as much as because I mean, yeah, I kind of realize it's going to be more, but I look at it more the value.
Mhm.
And yet there's part of me that kind of thinks, but other people are going to look at, why are you charging anyway?
Yep.
I think it's the other people thing.
And that's the thing. That's what you're trying to avoid. So are you willing to step out of the story that you have to make sure no one else thinks that why are you charging US dollars for your products?
So the idea is that I want to like release myself from whatever.
So what you're
Who
thinking
cares
is,
what else other people think?
yeah. So you're trying to make sure no one thinks that about you. Why is she charging? So that's the belief. I got to make sure no one thinks that, and the best way to do that is to just not charge American dollars. Even though, and it's funny because it's not even like you're going to a space of, well, why don't I just charge Canadian but charge $4,000? You're just like, well, I'm just not going to. I'm just going to leave it at 3,000 and leave it at Canadian and just cut off my supply of money that way. So are you willing to step out of the story that you have to make sure no one thinks that about you? No one thinks, why is she charging in US dollars?
Yeah, I'm ready to release that story.
Okay, and actually, let's go a little more general. Are you willing to step out of the story that you have to make sure no one questions how much you charge them?
Yes, I'm gonna honor myself.
Oh, wow, a lot there. Okay. How does that feel? Better, worse, the same, or different?
No, I feel I just released something.
Good.
Kind of like, yeah, like I feel like shedding something, like letting it go, kind of like on a cliff and like throwing something off.
Nice. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
that was very good. Helped to shift. Thank you. That was very
You're
good.
welcome. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a like. And if you had a shift of your own, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Also, check out the description for energetic magic events that you can attend every single month. Be well, be aware, and be magical.